Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. Today, a Sunshine State showdown, and in Florida, they believe their level of football is just a cut above. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the UCF Knights, taking on a team who is rested and ready coming off a bye, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Knights will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Florida's offense will get the first possession of the game. When this guy comes onto the field, David, he seems to bring the it factor with him.
So much fun as a play caller to have a guy you depend on, you trust. You know, Palmer, you're going to get the best out of this young man.
He's also one of those guys, David, who just elevates everybody else around him, right? All 10 guys in that huddle offensively just seem to play better knowing they've got confidence in this guy.
They'll leave it with the lone back. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Looking downfield, it's Mertz. He makes the connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Here's the handoff. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Right back to the well. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Pocket starts to collapse. Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. He's looking to throw it. Grabs it in the middle. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They're going to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. And he intercepts it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He's going to pass. Quick strike complete. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Knights headed quickly to the line.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide-open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Gonna run it. It's Richardson. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. He makes a grab, and he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCF!
And I love it. I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Webb. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down, now here they come again. Now the play fake. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion. The good news is the quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Back to pass, it's Mertz coming after him. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fair catch called for and made. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Got his man quickly. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And how nice is it, David, on 3rd down to have a viable option running routes out of your backfield? That's why this running back is so valuable to this offense.
Yeah, and what matchup do I want to play? I want to play matchups where I have the advantage. I got a speed matchup of a linebacker versus a running back. Nice route, looking like he's going outside, cuts it in. Nice timing and rhythm with the quarterback. Nice 3rd down conversion.
Give to the back. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Knights have this offense rolling. He wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Richardson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hudson. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. Got it, looking for the first down. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a fourth down. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. First down for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Mertz. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's got his man. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Gators line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Townsend. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
The Knights want to crank the tempo. Powers through the defender. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the offense. Now he's looking to throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. That's reeled in. It's Townsend. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And that is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Finds a tight end.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that one's incomplete. They'll line up for a second down play. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. After the misfire, now on second down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Getting some heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Washington has the lead right now. Feels like we've heard the air raid sirens a few times today, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 7 over Arizona State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Knights want to pick up the tempo. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Darren.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The run from the shotgun. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Knights are rolling down the field. They'll try the run. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Give to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. To the air, it's Jefferson. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And Those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Fires to the big fella. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Richardson. Touchdown Knights! A great catch and run for 6. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
17, Florida, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Got it in the middle, it's Webb. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Wants to throw. It's Mertz. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And his throw is incomplete. Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. His drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Looking down the middle. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Was to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gators.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. As expected, they're content to run out the clock and go into halftime. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to our men in the swamp.
The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Hudson. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Knights moving quickly to the line. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advancing.
Looking for a man. It's Jefferson. He finds his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Knights are flying down the field.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. The Knights will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Lofts one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida!
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Jefferson, feeling some heat. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge, the freak. It was a nightmare, so hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are special.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Reads it, fires complete. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The Gators will send out the punt unit. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Off play action on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Pittman. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. The Knights in the hurry up.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Power football with the run. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He caught it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. The Knights trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Powers forward. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Wow, look at this. You can take the lead with a chip shot field goal here. Instead, they'll try to finish this drive with a touchdown. He didn't get there. Knocked back on 4th and goal, and he loses a yard to the 2. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Handoff to the lone back. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6. Mark it at the 10. You've got a 3rd and manageable. Backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to run for it. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. This has been a tight one. 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Hansen.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It's a draw. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. The Gators decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Slips through the line. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The offense set for a 1st down play. Finds his tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Wide receiver shows motion. Looking to throw, it's Jefferson. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Pittman. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Knights are in the hurry-up. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They keep attacking through the air. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the try is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Makes the grab over the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Back to throw, it's Mertz. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. The Gators send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They'll throw it on 1st down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And now on 2nd down for this offense. They go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Knights will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A 1st down for the offense. The give to the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Badger. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Makes the grab. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Dropping back, it's Mertz. They're bringing heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Fast motion from the offense. Trying to barge in. Touchdown Gators! They move on top here in the 4th.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Louisville is getting taken to the cleaners today. We're talking heavy starch on a hanger, and don't let the door hit you on the way out.
He'll keep it himself.
They're trailing by 14 to Kent State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Using the quick game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on 2nd down after the short completion. This time they'll go to the running game. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll ride the hot hand. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Caught in the backfield, it's Hudson. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCF.
UCF.
Talk about a breakdown in coverage. That might be the easiest catch he'll have all day.
It doesn't get much easier than that, except the hardest part about this is the walk to the sidelines, because then you have to justify what happened, and your defensive coach is going to be just a smidge upset that you left that guy wide open in the end zone for the big play.
He'll try to tack on one more. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. Back to throw, it's Mertz. Makes the grab. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. He's looking to throw it. Got a man, it's Webb. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, 2nd down, clock's running. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. With the catch, it's Badger. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Gators with the 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Finds his target down the middle. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. All knotted up and just a little bit of time left in regulation. Finds a crease at the 20. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Running back searching for a hole. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the tailback. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. And it is good. Splits the uprights on the chip shot. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.